Okay, so in your system, when you're on the 497 and above, well, there is no above. When you're on the 497 plan, you have access to what's called SAAS Configurator. And so, what SAAS Configurator is, it's configuring the plans for your software agency. So, sitting down, figuring out what your plans are going to be, what you're going to offer, what features you're going to offer inside your plans, and then setting those plans up. Now, you have the ability to set plans in different categories. So your let's just say you service different areas. So let's just say let's see what I have here. In categories, all right. So I have home health, I have HVAC, I have contractors, I have daycare, right? Each one of those would have a different plan subset in it, right? And so when you pick it, I'm going to pick chat automation and you hit apply. Now, these are all the chat automation plans only, right? And so these are the plans that I set up. When I set the plan up, I added it to that. Now, this is huge because before you couldn't use NMI and authorize for SaaS, but now you can. So if you want to select that as a payment option, you can now do that. Just click on get started and they'll help you. So you can use it inside your payment module, agency sub account to manage your SaaS. So that's good. All right. Now, let's talk about the different settings. So, this is the plans and the pricing, right? The advanced settings are the settings for how your accounts will behave. So, I highly recommend, and I can't answer whether or not on NMI and authorize if these settings are going to be active. I don't know. But what I can say is that with Stripe, they are. So what happens is if you have suspend sub account when a subscription fails, what happens is when their payment fails, it shuts off their access to their account. And so you want to have this on because that'll make people be like, "Oh, wait a minute, let me fix whatever this payment issue is." And sometimes it's just a card, cards expire. We're busy entrepreneurs, so sometimes we don't pay attention to those things. Also being able to allow them to upgrade their subscription. So what does upgrade mean? Let's go back here and let's go to chat automation because it's the best example. So, chat automation has these different plans, right? And so, what'll happen is, let's just say someone comes in on a $97 plan and they want to upgrade to the 197 or the 397 or the 697 and vice versa. They'll be able to upgrade to these plans and whatever new features, as you see, like this one has way more features turned on than this one does. Then and so you want to look at that to see. um I don't think that's right. I think it's just showing that way. I think it's the other way around. This one has more features, plus it has more credits than these two, right? And so the way that it's set up, they're able to upgrade. So that's what that means. Then you can allow them to cancel their subscription. So if you toggle this on, they're able to cancel their subscription. Right here, you could customize the welcome email that they get. If you click on customize now, it's going to ask you what sub account is the email template in. And we'll talk about that in when we get to email templates, and you can come back and you can do that later. Okay, and then this is just showing you what categories you already have in your system. And so then we go to the security tab. So the security tab is how they interact when they come in your system. So if you want to pause new accounts because you have your pages public, people are just able to buy. Sometimes people do, they'll buy your account and do some wrong things with it. So they have this turned on mandatory. It's not mandatory, but it's automatically turned on. You can turn that off. So what happens is the person can't even log into their account until you review it and release it. So that's what that is. And then if you want to oh, I'm gonna turn this on. So this helps you with fraud and chargebacks, right? Because what happens is when they sign up, they have to verify their phone number too. So that's verifying their phone number with the two-factor authentication. And that's going to help you with anybody saying, oh, I didn't sign up for this account, and they try to go back and dispute. And then requests are when if someone is requesting to either move their account from your account, or if they're requesting to move their account into your account, you'll see those requests here. You're just going to hit, it's just a button now. You'll just hit transfer or approve, and it goes through immediately. And then configure. And so this is how you're going to configure um, your payment provider for NMI, Authorized.net, and Square. So you would use this and configure this and add it to the sub accounts you need to add it to. And that's the overview for the SAAS configurator.